Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the JFS with me, WeatherMaster. Hi, welcome back to the JFS. It's been a while since I've done anything on the server. But I'm back. Oh, lag. We are in 1.14, and it is the laggiest thing on the planet. So we're trying to fix that. Hopefully by tomorrow, Monday, it should be fixed with 1.14.1, but we don't know quite yet. So, hi, welcome back to JFS. It's been a long time since I've done anything on the JFS, and I'm going to explain a little bit about this in today's episode. But first, we're going to be here in Shoptown. We're going to not load the correct F3 and A. We're gonna do F3 and A, but we're here in Shoptown. I just want to show off a few things, just because I can. Oh my gosh, these berry bushes are annoying. So Shoptown has not really seemed to have grown a ton since I left back in October, which again we'll talk about. But Shoptown seems to have kind of stagnated. Not really at the same time. There's some places that have improved. For instance, over here in what we call Shoptown, I know Nixer would like to change it, but it's not giantly more different than it was. A lot of the shops here were here when I was back on. But there's Muck's Clay Shop, which is great. No terracotta by any means. It's just clay, which is a great resource. So I'm glad that it is. It is here indeed, and it's pay what you think is fair. So I think that's fine. We got Mixon's, or not Mixon. There's Mixon's the log shop, and there's Flux's auction house. If I can, we're gonna take some screenshots. Apparently, I clicked the wrong button. I must have not pressed A. Yeah. So, but other here, the only thing that really has changed is this building over here. Lemons has built a couple things over here, but he sold this place pretty much immediately because he didn't want this building anymore. So, but Shoston has bought it, and he has now opened up the Shoptown Commission. Nixer and him are currently the only two members of it, but he wants to improve Shoptown, which I agree with fully. Really awesome. I think his office is up here, Shoston. His official office, his nice fancy office with his cactus. Do you also do forestry and pathway work? Yes, we do, apparently. I say we. I'm not a member of this committee yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But I really like these chairs. These are awesome chairs. You can actually sit in them. That's cool. That's so cool. I wish I could do more things like that. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I woke up with a little bit of scratchy voice, scratchy throat. I think I'm getting a little sick, unfortunately, which comes with human life. Unfortunately, we all get sick occasionally. So it's probably from me a little bit overworking myself recently. But again, we can talk about something like that a little bit later. But anyway, so that's what's changed on that. Have a shop down. I don't want to spend a ton of time here because I do want to get to what I want to do today. Nixer has built a really awesome castle. Fantastic castle. He showed this off in his recent episode, and I think Shoston has also showed this off. But it's really awesome. If it would load, if anything would load right now, I would love to show things, but nothing apparently will load. So yeah, it's really great. He's got two shops. He's got a griefing service for destroying unwanted builds, and then he's got a obsidian shop. So I think it's really awesome that he has both of these shops here. He's also got a drowned. That's why you're hearing right there. He's got a drowned in this little sewer area, and then he's also built this cool little mini market. And a couple people have moved in so far. Dan and like Ace and Dennis, I think I'm not sure, but yeah, so that's what's moved on over there, and I think that's really awesome. So I appreciate having that kind of thing here. And then Shonston has built this community anvil station, so we're glad to have that again. And then over here, Nixer has built another shop, Sauce Bucks, I mean. So his is it's a little. It's like if you remember from last season, we had a massive boom for luck shops, and this is a little bit of a different take on a luck shop. I'll let you go watch his video to explain for him to explain how it works, but it just know that that's what it is. So, and I'm glad that he's done it because it was a awesome thing when he was explaining it to me the other day. So I'm glad, and I may have been the inspiration for why he called it sauce bucks. So, because I said he should call it saws bucks, as in like. As in like Sawsbucks, like his second favorite Pokemon, Sawsbuck. Anyway, over here we've got the new wool shop, my shop. Currently my only shop. Really, currently one of the only builds I have on the server besides my house at spawn. But I'm quite happy with this build. It took me a while. I had this design in mind for months and months and months, and I'm finally glad to have it set up on the server, and it's just awesome, I think, and I feel like it stressed me out immensely when I was building it, and I've now improved upon it really a lot, and it's quite I'm quite happy with it. So you can come by all 16 wool colors. I've got all the sheep, and you just click on these droppers, and you can grab whatever heck wool color you want. They're not in like any amazingly different order, but you should like the more like red colors are down here, and then you get the more darker colors, and then you get more greens and blues over here. Except orange and cyan or orange and brown are like the odd ones out over here. But yeah, so you can buy as much as you need. I just only have these 9 stacks, unfortunately, but. And I also have a bunch of these barrels around. This is not anything you can really buy, but I love filling these up with wheat because it's amazing. I love it. So I've got a bunch of those and stuff. Then we come in here, and you can buy beds for 2 iron, and I've got 9 of each color beds there. Those aren't doing amazingly well so far, but I thought I'd offer them at least. And then carpet is pay what you feel like is fair, and so is wool. So if you want to come over here, pay what the heck you want for wool and carpet. That's great. So I got not necessarily 9 stacks of each one, but there's enough there to suffice until I need to refill. If you come over here, then you can also fill out a log to order more than 9 stacks of wool. Again, I have 9 stacks of wool out there in each dropper. So if you need like 10 stacks of wool, definitely come in and fill a log out in this book right here, and then we'll talk about pricing. Because I want to charge diamonds for that, because it is take a long time to get more than 9 stacks of wool. So I'll message you when I get that log. If you want to message me that hey, I filled out a log, go check it out, and then we'll talk about pricing and time that will take. So that's that. And then of course payment chest. So I've had a couple of payments already. I've gotten a diamond. I've gotten a Heart of the Sea, which is awesome. And then I've gotten a bunch of iron, so I appreciate that because it helps me fund these lanterns that I absolutely adore. They're one of my favorite blocks in this game now. I love it. They're just awesome, and they're not expensive to make at all. All you need is iron ingots and some torches. It's really not that, or not iron ingots, but iron nuggets. It's really not that expensive, so I'm really glad with it. And then we come up here, balcony. I built this. In the mind of having banners to be sold here as well. I did math extremely wrong when I was building the shop, or when I was doing math for how much wool I needed, and I went way off, like way off. So I'm not selling banners for now. Maybe I will in the future, but if not, I like how this looks anyway, and it adds a lot of environment to the build. So Nixer gave me this wonderful idea to put these beams across, and it just adds a lot. So. But anyway, that's that shop. I've also built a tractor down here, which I'm quite happy with. I didn't design this myself. I took it off of Corralis's vehicle tutorial series. I'm just not really good with vehicles in this game, for whatever reason. I'm going to try my best to be better, but especially for the project that I have in mind for my base, I do want to build some vehicles for that, so we'll figure it out. But anyway... I took this off of his series. He did not build this either. It's just off of the World of Kraus. but I liked it a lot, and it added a lot of environment. So that was what I wanted. But that's my shop. It's definitely open for business now. So if you are in the need for wool, then here's your best bet. So anyway, I'm gonna start walking this way, and I want to talk about the thing I had in mind for today, and really what it is just explaining where I've been and what's going on and how's Siri gonna work from now on. So, but anyway, I need to get to my base, or well, my forward operating base before I can do that. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. So I made it back to this forward operating base. Most people would call this my base. I wouldn't really call it my base. I do want to build this project. This project, by the way, is a Greek city-state inspired idea that I had a long time ago, and I really liked how it turned out so far. It obviously very rough, and I haven't touched this for like 8 months now, but I really like how it turned out. So the basic idea was to have like a city that was going throughout the whole canyon. There's a couple canyons right there, and there's one over here, and there's one back up into there. And so the idea was to have like a floating city on these platforms, and then like windmills and stuff. If you ever played Sonic Unleashed, I know most people haven't, but there's a city called Apotas, and this is very much inspired off of that. So anything Greek, and the name is Sparta, Spartans, I guess if you want to call it that. But yeah, so it was a really nice idea. I do want to work on this project. I really do. I'm not going to get rid of it. I just wouldn't call this my base. I'm just going to say this is a work in progress project that I can do for fun occasionally. But I would not call this my base. In fact, we're going to head to what I would now call my base. So I just wanted to come here to grab a whole bunch of crap. We'll need a boat so I can get there, because I haven't been there yet, so I don't know what it is. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm going to head to the coordinates on your screen right now. I'm going to head to those coordinates, and I just want to talk whilst I head there. I need to actually get this screenshot open so I know where they are. Now I've got them open. I need to head to those coordinates, so let's start headed that way. I think we're going in the right direction right now. These are both negative. I don't need those cactus because I've got a desert nearby. On the map, I looked at this over on the overworld. On the overviewer. Since a bunch of people have been messaging on the server recently about the new lands and stuff. By the way, this is Ace's property. Ace is my neighbor in Spartans, so I'll be building that next to him. No, I'm not headed in the right direction. I need to head this direction, basically this way. And it's not super far. I mean, it's a couple thousand blocks from here, but it's not super far, so most of it should be ocean as well, I think. I'm not sure though. But anyway, I want to talk about stuff today because it's been a while since I've been on the server, and I don't necessarily know if I want to explain everything. Nixer put it great in his last video. He said he was going to leave it up to me if I wanted to explain it or not, because he kind of knows the overview of why I left in the first place. Oh gosh, that was bad. And so I just wanted to explain a little bit. So for those who don't know, I struggle with a lot of anxiety in my life, a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety that I don't like. I wouldn't really call it severe anxiety by any means. My heart goes out to everybody who has to deal with severe anxiety and depression, because y'all are really troopers, and I support you guys in getting through that difficult time, and I know that anxiety hurts a lot. There was a great series of videos on last season of JFS, a bunch of people talking about depression, about introvertism, and it's fantastic to see. And so I never really got to place my 2 coins into that that video series, and I don't know if this is really going to be that great of a continuation of that series. So I'm going to talk a lot about anxiety. Anxiety to me has just been hard. I have some things in my life, some addictions, some things that I'm not proud of, and things that I've done in the past that I don't like, and I'm just simply is not. I had some problems last night that I was not happy with. I'm not gonna say what those problems are. I'm not happy with that choice that I've made, and that's okay, because we all slip and fall occasionally. We all do. It really is. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You probably all know us as the Mormons. We don't really go by that name anymore, but I'm very religious. For those who don't know, and I love my gospel and my church and my state and my country very much. And this series is not meant to be any way of forcing religion. I'm not going to really talk about it. I have a difficult time, talking about it to people, my friends, and that's okay. You don't want to force any beliefs on anybody, but it's helped me a lot. It really has, and I believe in that. I really do. I believe in this gospel, and that's all I'm going to say. But just knowing that the fact that we all slip and make mistakes occasionally, even when we're doing our best, it's okay, and that's the way it is, and you just keep moving forward. You keep trying. You keep going back up from rock bottom to sky high, and so that's really the goal of mine, is to get back up to there. And I have been working on it a lot recently, and people from the JFS can attest that I have been improving. This is really cool, by the way. But I struggle a lot. Again, with the anxiety, I'll go back to that for a sec, because I was talking about a little bit more of a different subject there for a second. Okay, we're still going in the right direction, right? It's got 2,500, so we got a couple more blocks to go in this direction. But anyway, like I said, anxiety is a tough thing to get through, and I suffer from a lot of it, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of self-doubt and low confidence issues and low self-esteem, a lot of it. I mean, you might say that's just a normal thing for people, our age, especially, in our 20s, and I think it is, because this is probably the toughest time of anybody's life. It definitely caught me by surprise. I always thought, people told me it's really tough. I'm like, whatever, it's probably not as tough as I thought. No, that's a lie completely. So, but anyway, I'm trying my best to get through it, as there's water there. And it's tough. So, but I want this series of JFS and all the other videos on my channel. Only if you noticed that I uploaded a little bit of a Smash Brothers content. I've got about another 5 episodes of that left from our session that we recorded. I gotta get edited and stuff. But I want to make this channel, this WeatherMaster channel that I own again, fortunately, as kind of like a journalistic kind of view, or a journal. I'm not great at writing journals. I'm just not. It's not my thing. And I just want to make this kind of a way to say, hey, let's just talk about things and get all the thoughts out and get all the ideas out and get all that stuff out, and hopefully it will help me to improve. I talked to a therapist the other day, not my therapist, but I was at a doctor's office, and they had sent a therapist in to talk to me for a few minutes. And he gave me a great advice of writing journals and exercising and eating healthier, which I'm trying my best to do all of that, and every one of them has helped me to improve, and I know that. So I'm just trying my best, and as far as regarding the JFS goes, last October I left the JFS. For those who don't know, I'm not going to refer to it as leaving the JFS anymore. I'm going to refer to it as okay, we're pretty much on that mark. I just want to get going this way because I've got another 2,000 blocks to go this direction. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it I took a break. Nixer again put it great that I took a break from the server, and that's fine. I don't think anybody had a problem with that, and it helped. So like I said, last October I left, or I took a break, and I've been gone, and I came back in April of 2019. And let me tell you, it's been fantastic to be back, and I miss this group so much. They are, some of the greatest people on this planet that I can't replicate. I can't replicate anywhere else. These people are fantastic people, and they're so friendly and so supportive of things that we all go through. And I thank them very, very much for what they've done for me. I'm glad to have them in my life. And I'm trying to be better for them. I really am. I really am. So I'm just going to try to get through this anxiety. We can all do it. Things are just momentary in our lives. You think about all these struggles and trials that we go through, they're all momentary. It's not a burden throughout our lives for the most part. We all get over things. We all come to terms and accept and learn and how to grow and move forward from these things, these mistakes or natural things that have happened to us. We've all dealt with it, and we all know that we can get through. So, and I thank these guys very much for what they've done for me, because it's helped me to improve. And that's just what the JFS is. I'm glad to be back. But that's the explanation of where I've been. I've been struggling. I've just been trying to learn, trying to deal, and I'm still trying to do that. And like I said, I'm glad to be back. And this is just what this series is going to end up being, is kind of a way to get through these and to talk about all this anxiety and stress and ideas that I have. I have a lot of ideas, and not many of them come to fruition. It's unfortunate. People in the JFS can definitely attest to that. Nixer is 100% someone who can say that, I come up with so many ideas. I message him all the time with new ideas, and I don't think any of them really ever come to fruition. And I'm always having new ideas, and then everything takes back burner, or I get discouraged or something along that lines. And that's why I'm trying to deal with this. So I'm hoping, to heaven's sake, that we can get through this and we can fight. So anyway, we're almost there. I'm just going to kind of skip until I get there. I'm hoping it's not outside the border, because I've been thinking about that for the past few minutes. I'm like, I really hope this is not outside the border, because I haven't been here yet. For those who don't know, I have not been here. I just noticed this on the overviewer, probably 30 minutes ago, and I'm like, I want that because it's really dope. For those, so it's an island. So it's two islands next to each other. One kind of has like a big savanna extreme hills mountain on it. Kind of, not really necessarily. But I really liked it, and I think it's going to work really well for the idea I had. And there's a desert nearby. It's like it's almost like a bay away, but I have a really good idea for that, and I really want to make that work. So I'm hoping that this is a good place. I just don't know yet. So you're kind of getting a little bit of a blind thing here to see what's going on with this. Let me just check where I am. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, wait, we went way off on the X coordinate.
We gotta turn around just for a sec. I just want to get to pretty much 2065 here for a sec, and then we'll turn around. Okay, we're good here. And then we'll go this way, right? Just want to check. No, we gotta go this way. Correct? No, we're going in the wrong direction. Which way do I gotta go? Yeah, we gotta go this way. I gotta get this down about 500 blocks. So we unfortunately went off by quite a bit.
Like I say, I'm hoping this is not in the world border, because that would really suck if it was. Because Joda was messaging earlier about an area he claimed over on the south side of the map. We're up on the northwest side of the map right now, and I noticed a really cool dark oak forest next to him, and he said it was outside the border, unfortunately, which it's not really apparent on the overviewer. Oh, there's an Elder Guardian. Crap, don't you dare scare me.
Get me to where I need to be. We're pretty much on the right coordinate right now. Okay, let's make sure we get to... No, we need to... Okay. I need this to be on the same coordinate. And I need to just turn around, basically. Wait, that's too much. I'm going way too far. Okay, go, like, this way. No. I'm just really bad. Why can I not get this to go down? There we go. That's what I want to do. Problem is, we're also going to get down the other coordinate as well. I need to get this down 300 blocks. 300! Almost there. Almost there. Please tell me this is on. Please tell me this is on in the world border. Come on, come on, come on, we're almost there. Almost there. We got like another 100 blocks to go.
Okay, we should probably be coming up on it here pretty soon. Look! Here it is! Yes! Exactly. Okay, we're going to start lighting this thing up because it is dark, obviously, middle of the night. Oh, we're going to get some rain. How wonderful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we gotta get into a safer place. Oh man, there's so many of them. I've got to get into a bed. I've got to get my bed out. Where's my bed? Oh man, no, I do not want to come out here again. Get into bed. Do it now. Okay, go. We gotta get into a safer place right now. Oh gosh. Woo! Woo! Scary, scary. I wanted to see this island really bad, but it's nighttime and there's like 6 of us on the server right now, and I can't ask people to sleep because that's too much people on the server to sleep right now. But I do like this so far. It's not really a big size island by any means. There's 2 of them I do want to see. They're right next to each other, but I wanted to see how big this was. It didn't look too big. I'm going to have to wait. Okay, I think we're good to go. I mean, it is kind of dark still. Oh, the phantoms are still here. I thought they left. I didn't hear them before. Oh gosh. Get me out of here. I heard a creeper. I heard a witch too, so I know there's a witch over there. Oh, the phantoms are still here. Gosh dang it. Skeleton. Okay, we're gonna die. There's no way we're surviving this. I just want to survey the island. Let me survey the island, please. And is that the other one? I think that is. Oh, that was a lot farther than I thought. Oh, it's raining too. Oh wait, that's the island. Oh, that's the ocean it's raining on. Go away, phantoms. Go away. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. But anyway, so this is the island. The islands. We've got this big mountain. I love this. Okay, this is a lot cooler than I thought it was. This is way cooler than I thought it was. That's really cool. That is really cool. I love these extreme hills, savanna things. They're so cool. You know, I think I don't give savannas as much of a rep that they deserve, because I feel like savannas are like one of the coolest biomes, and I really wish that that it was savannas that got updated instead of taigas. I really hope the next one is savannas, because savannas deserve an update because they're really cool. And acacia, of course, is like awesome. So that's that island. I want to check out. Oh, there's the witch. I want to check out the other island really quick. Like, there's the desert I was talking about, I think. So it's not too far. That's good. That's good to see. I'm not too keen. What is this? I didn't notice this in my overviewer. I didn't know that anymore. Or I might need to check this out. This is really, really cool stuff. I think this is the other island, if I'm not wrong. From the picture I had, not this thing, but as a seamount. But you need to go over here because I saw this. That's the big one. I know there was a smaller one. Where did it go? I know it wasn't too far. Right here? Oh, it was right here. I think. Oh, get me off this thing. So we can do a marine tube definitely between the two, like a marine tube Pokemon style. Is this it? Or is this just a desert? I think this is just a desert. The thing we saw before was the other island. So I'm stupid. This is the desert over here. So I had that opposite. So this is the main island, and then we had the desert over there, and then the other thing we saw with the two big pillars was this secondary island, the smaller island. We'll check that out really quickly, and then we'll end the episode off. I know we're getting really long on the recording right now, and I'm gonna edit this down majorly, but hoping I not have like a 50-minute episode coming on. This is the island I want to go to, right? Yes. Okay, so this is the other island. If we can, get it to load by any means, but exactly. I didn't need to have 3 and 8, but this is the other island. Okay, so they were really close. I'm glad they are, and we can definitely still do the marine tube between that and the. I don't want to spoil anything about my project ideas, but I'm really happy with these two islands. Like, holy crap! Like, they're just brimming with ideas, and it's kind of like a cool little lagoon here. And we've got these pillars. Oh man, I'm really excited. Because this is really awesome. And then of course, oh man, that is just, that island over there is just utterly fantastic. Like, holy crap, this thing is just utterly, like, way cooler than I thought it was on the overviewer. If things would load. It makes sense. I mean, I've been out here on the server for a little bit now, so it's probably lagging everything, generating new stuff. This is just way cooler than I ever thought it would be. Oh man, I am really happy I found this, because, like, holy crap, this is amazing. How many times can I, like, claim that this stuff is just awesome? Oh, there's lava here, so be careful. We'll just fill that in and just say, hey, lava. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to dump my crap off, and then we're going to head back to Morge World so I can play Hole in the Tooth. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
300.